Good morning, Red. Good morning, Princess. Good morning, Wendy. I just got on the road and already have traffic. Good morning, Lynn. It was beautiful when I first pulled out. The field was full of fog. It was just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you guys are going to see some fog. I can see it way up there. So when we get on the turnpike, it'll be there. Still dark there. I think everybody on here is still in the dark. And Wendy, I don't think I'm subscribed to you. I went to look for you yesterday and I couldn't find you, so I'm going to have to sub to you. Oh, thanks, Red. I appreciate that. Oh, everyone's learning my secret here. We're just going to bypass that. I guess my secret's out now. All right, hashtag save a toll. Hey, Jason, good morning. Hey, Paula. Was that Wendy? Let me see if I can. No, it won't let me. I'll have to do it. So it was Wendy B of AZ. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Jason, I hope you're having a blast. It's a beautiful day. Hey, morning, we the people. It won't let me click on it for some reason. Epcot today. Oh, very cool. What's your favorite part there? Do you have a favorite? I like the guacamole at the little Mexican place. Not the restaurant, but the little walk up thing. The best daggone guacamole. Okay, Wendy, but I haven't seen any of your streams, so I'll have to check it out. Oh, the fish and chips in England. Okay. I've eaten at the Chinese restaurant there too. I don't know what it's called. We did I don't know what it's called, the taste where you taste a little bit here and there, which that was pretty cool. I'm not the nerd, so I don't know all the names and can tell you all the stuff like you could, but I did try the link and it won't let me, it won't do anything when I touch it. Unless you reposted it. When you posted the first time I tried. Yes, that's it. That's it, Jason. Yeah. I knew I wasn't getting it right. And then I've been there for the flower show. They have a big flower show too. And you'll know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. And their nighttime show's always good too on the water. But I had my worst ever experiences there, and it was no one's fault except for those freaking facial coverings and it being 110 degrees outside. I'm buffering. Oh, my signal did drop just a little bit where I am. Not my usual route. Flower and garden. Okay. Shout out to the Triple P Trucking Company out of Mayo, Florida. Tanner Transportation. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but it's to the right. It just wouldn't let me, so I'm not sure what the problem is. But now I know what it's called, so I can go back and find her. No, it doesn't do anything when I touch it from my end. I'm not sure why. No, you don't. But this, I'm saying back when you did, I had one of the worst experiences, but it's because my little grandson was there. And he would not, he was small, but he was still too big to be carrying. And he, I don't know, he just got upset and he needed to be held. And it was so hot and we were miserable. And it felt like it took us 10 hours to walk out of there. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. Had nothing to do with where we were. It was just those facial coverings, and it was so hot, and no one was happy, and we both felt like we were going to pass out trying to carry him. It was not good. Hey, Tony. You've got a blizzard? Oh my goodness. Should I tell you that it's 60 degrees here? Hey, Bush 18. Thanks for joining. Take you on a little country back road here for a second. Here, so bear with me. Yes, it is a beautiful Chevy in front of me. I had already eyed it up before you mentioned it. I'm like, that's pretty sharp looking. Let's see when we do the curve here. Let's get the whole, I'll slow down so we get the whole appreciation of that Chevy as it goes through the turn. Oh, you totally missed it because I'm going through the turn too. That didn't work out too well, but it's a nice looking Chevy. Hey Kelly, good morning. Yep, Jason, that's the roads I roll. And good morning if I missed anybody else this morning. Hey Kelly, that was a good panel that you were on with Carrie. I'm so glad you guys got on there and showed him some love and support. But you and Hot Dam and U-Haul, you all did a great job with supporting Carrie. Oh, I knew it was going to turn yellow. Yeah, Brandon had to go check on his assets. Must have been running a little bit low and needed a little pocket change. Can we close the border and not let him back in? This toll's $1.07. The one that we missed this morning is $1.34. So we missed $1.34, but it cost me some time. So that's the pitfall. How much time? How much money is your time worth? Yeah, I could go for some taters. That truck is from Utah. Can't believe it's Monday again already. We're going to start this day on a positive note, folks. Even if you've not had your coffee. I think this estimate here was 2026. There's U-Haul. And then closer to my house is like 2028. So this road construction is going to be time. where you're going, little buddy. You're spitting rocks at me. Absolutely, Jason. That is a positive. Yep. When do you come home? Saturday? Coffee's ready. Okay. I could go for some. Well, Gary, that's if everything goes as planned, but then you know that there's delays, so they'll probably, rack on multiple millions of dollars in a couple of years onto that. So it'll take forever. I mean, it's going from 4 lanes to 8 lanes, which is a great thing. And definitely it will make a difference in the end. Yeah, Kelly, I am blessed with a beautiful drive-in most every morning. Yep, you need those sexy shades on this morning. Oh no, another non-sunny sunrise. That is a little bit of a dilemma. You just have to rename it the dawning of the day. I should have Minnesota do the roads. I don't know. When they did I-4, they were pretty good. I mean, it took several years, but they were pretty good in finishing on in a timely fashion, I think, and that was a big undertaking. So we'll think positive in this direction. You got your nerdy shades on. Okay, the nerdy shades are allowed as well. Yeah, I thought it was pretty catchy too. So it doesn't matter what the weather is. The dawning of a new day is kind of catchy too, because it is a new day. So the dawning of a new day. So you have clear skies, Princess, but red sky clouds. And my signal's down a little bit, so bear with me. I'm on the opposite side of the dead zone, or the no phone zone as we call it. Yep, you're still getting together and chatting, so it doesn't matter what it's called. There goes U-Haul again. They're all heading north. They always seem to be heading north, so it must be the people that's moved here. And the U-Hauls are heading back north to get another family. Oh, breakfast time, Jason. Enjoy. Have fun today. From where I am now, he's only about 30 minutes from me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you don't already. Thank you in advance. Traffic's pretty decent because I just remembered it's President's Day, so a lot of people are probably staying home today. Oh, Carrie, I do have StreamYard. I'm just not streaming on StreamYard. Are you out driving this morning as well? Absolutely, Gary. Yep. The truckers work through all the holidays. It doesn't matter. So doesn't healthcare. We don't have any bankers hours. And a shout out to Carrie and his beautiful granddaughter Sammy for coming out Saturday. He was out there supporting the Patriots. Sammy's granddaughter is a beautiful young patriot. Great attitude, big supporter. She carried a flag, she held the sign, she handed out constitutions. She was amazing. You're heading south out of the sun, okay. Oh, it's something smoky here. So how about a shout out to all those truckers that work day in, day out to get all the goods to us so we can have all the essentials that we need whenever we need it. Princess, all you have to do is reach out to Hillsdale College and tell them you have an event, and they'll send you, depends on who you talk to, 50 or 100 at a time for free. So just reach out to Hillsdale College. That's where we all got our pocket constitutions. I got a box in the back here. And it was easier for me to tell you than him write it. So, yeah, but Hillsdale College. Oh, Wyckoff gave it to you, but yeah, Hillsdale College, Princess, is where who you want to contact. Just tell them that you have an event and you need some pocket constitutions, and they may say, how many do you need? And say, well, I'd really like to have 100, or whatever you feel that you need. You know, if you only need 50, then just ask for 50. Oh, really, Gary? That's cool. That's a really great thing that they do. Supplying those pocket constitutions. You're heading to Oviedo? Okay. Carrie, you keep the roads hot, bud, that's for sure. Princess, all I know is they give out pocket constitutions. When I was doing my rally, I know between several of the Patriots, we probably got 1,000 pocket constitutions from them for free. Hey, Josh. You got the same view? All right. Yeah, probably over that way, Josh. It probably will be crazy. Luckily, I'm not caught in that part of things, but traffic's pretty decent here because it's a holiday. Tell Miss Birdie I said hey. President's Day. Sorry. Had to get over. Good morning, Nutty Buddy, now that I know who you are. Silly. No, I mean, it's not a happy President's Day for sure, no. With respect to the ones in the past, maybe, but, well, some of them. Yeah, make sure you tell her how much I enjoyed her being there and how much I enjoyed just being around her. She's a beautiful person. Yeah, Josh, I understand losing track of just anything or even the days of the week for the people that, don't have to go out to work, on a set day or whatever. You do kind of lose track of the what day it is or the holiday, the bankers' holidays and stuff like that. Or the month that it is. I mean the month that we're celebrating this month is what I'm saying without saying it. You're in Eustis now, okay, all right. There you go, princess. There you go. Yeah, I mean, we honor some, but I don't honor all, especially some of the more recent ones. That starts with a D behind their names. I was through Eustis on Saturday, Carrie. in Umatilla. Oh, I didn't tell you all about my adventure getting home one Saturday. Oh my goodness, that was quite an exciting little adventure there for a hot moment. Well, after I left Daytona, I had to go north because I had to take Sean home. So I dropped him off in a small town, and I needed gas. I needed gas when I left Daytona, but I had like 100 miles to go. So I thought, well, I'll go to his little town, get gas, we'll be good. So I got to his town, and I thought, well, let me go ahead and start home, and we'll get gas, when we get on the road. As soon as I turned right, I realized we were going to like a national, like forest or some sort of national land because my GPS turned all green. And I'm like, oh, I don't think there's going to be gas stations. So I told Lala, I said, we probably should turn around and go back to that little town and get gas. And she goes, no, 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 we'll be good. I'm like, okay. At that point, we had 60 miles till I was on empty. And I'm driving, I'm going, Layla, I don't think there's any gas stations out here. I said, I think we maybe have to find us some gas out here somewhere. I mean, after we're parked along the road because we ran out. Oh my goodness. Um, we drove and we drove, and I said, Layla, it is green as far as we can see. And then finally we had to turn right. We passed this huge speedway. I mean, it was covered, the grounds was covered with people, but still there was no gas stations. We saw a sign for a town in 7 miles. I'm like, I can get to this town, and thank God I got to that town. I had less than 30 miles to go before I was empty. I was never so glad to see a little rundown Shell station. But right before that, it showed this Circle K. And I pull in there all excited, and it's brand new and not open yet. And I'm like, oh, crap. And then I came around and found this Shell station. So I had 30 miles to go or I would have been out of gas. They had the most unique yard artwork. It was just plastered, just piled full of stuff. I mean, like 2 stories high of just artwork for the yard. It was crazy. It was an adventure, but on the way, I mean, and the scenery was just absolutely gorgeous. And I could have appreciated it a little bit more if I wasn't almost on empty. But at one point, this little creature ran across the road. I'm like, dang, what was that? I could tell he had just a little bob of a tail. And then he ran across the road and met a little brother or sister that was already across the road. And then I realized it's 2 Florida bobtails. Was so neat to see them out in the wild. And it was a part of Florida I had not seen before, so that was cool too. Yes, Carrie, Barberville. How did you know? You have been all over. But yes, Barberville's exactly where it was. Oh, that's weird. Okay, because I was seeing your comments, I think. So it was fun. I stayed off the interstate going, so I did back roads going over there, which was nice. Oh, you're refreshed. Okay. I like to do that. I like to take the back roads versus like the interstate. You didn't even slow down. Hey, Norman. There was one positive note to Saturday over there in Daytona was a, a veteran, an older man came up to Sammy, the young girl, and Ashley gave, I didn't know it until we were done completely, gave her an American flag lapel pin, which was very nice. Hey, Slim. Tell Miss Shirlene hello and thank you guys for Saturday and give her a big hug from me. Oh, that's weird, Nutty. That's actually Nutty. That's the first letter's missing. And just a little tidbit of information. Um, there's 18 grams of fat in a Nutty Buddy bar, a Little Debbie Nutty Buddy bar. Oh, Slim C, you know what I'm talking about. Was that recent? You got to go fishing recently? I know when I was growing up, I loved them Nutty Buddy bars until I found out how much fat was in them. As I got older, I'm like, ugh, can't do it now. You're by the big lake. Okay, cool. We got some beautiful lakes down here and a lot of them. All right, guys, I see my light where I sign off up here. So everyone have a great day. Happy Monday. Thanks for riding along. Remember to do a random act of kindness. Doesn't cost anything. And come right along with me again. You know where to find me. Thanks, everyone. You guys have a good day, too. I know you can't see me, but I wave goodbye to you guys just out of habit. Your driver's license expires. We can just ride along. You don't need a driver's license.